So obviously you guys know about the situation in Minneapolis. Renee Good. Actually, let me just read a brief article here.
Yeah.
Let's see here. New video emerged Friday that was filmed by the U.S. immigration officer who fatally shot a woman in the car in Minneapolis, revealing new angles of the incident as well as audio of the crucial seconds before the encounter turned deadly. The cell phone video, initially published by right-wing outlet Alpha News and verified as genuine by CBC News, lasts 47 seconds. It shows the perspective of the Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE officer who fired 3 shots at Renee Good. Before we get into it, initially, when you saw like the original footage, like what was your like initial thoughts?
I thought I'm gonna be honest with everybody here. I thought that her car, her van or SUV, rolled over his foot or almost rolled over his foot.
Yeah. My initial thoughts was, I got to see another angle, because I think there is a split second where you can say that she drove at him, but after analyzing it a few times,
She's literally, you see the other.
I looked at the tires in the original angle, and you could actually see like the tires turn sharply to the right. So she backs up. So I'm thinking to myself, if somebody were to drive over someone,
they'll be turned towards you.
He'd turn towards you, and I don't think they would back up. They would probably just drive forward.
Mm-hmm.
So she backs up, and then the tires, I zoomed in on the tires. You can see it turning right away from the officer. But anyways, let's analyze this new angle.
Oh, Lord.
And then let's go from there. And this is the cell phone footage from Jonathan Ross, the officer who shot and killed Renee Good.
Change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking driver. You want to come at us? You want to come at us?
So remember, they're labeling her a domestic terrorist. So he's circling the car, seems very comfortable, and he's filming her.
But it's can we pause that real quick?
Yeah.
Do you know? Okay, so do you know the background about her?
I don't know. There's a few narratives and
What's
a few
the
things.
narrative you heard?
She's been following ICE, right?
Yes, she's been following ICE, and she's been basically giving their location online or in chat rooms or whatever. Now, perspective is everything. We have to look at all things objectively. I'm not saying her death is justified, but according to the law currently in the U.S., what she's doing is obstructing justice.
I will chat GBT that. So we're gonna do our independent fact check. He could be right, he could be wrong, but I'll put that up there. But from what I know, she was this is her neighborhood. She lives in this neighborhood. She lives in this neighborhood. Yeah. So it's not like, she drove 40 minutes away.
No, they came to her house. They came to her house on purpose.
Yeah.
They came to her house. Yeah, this was extrajudicial killing.
Yeah.
I believe. But also they point her out because she is
that could actually be. Well, it sounds like to me that's the motive for why
she's dead.
She's dead.
Yes, but in the way that here comes the joke. The way that America is shaped now is that it's designed for ICE and anybody who's fucking with Trump could get away with anything.
Pretty much.
So that's the way that's what our cards are right now.
Yeah.
That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you.
She says, "That's fine, dude. I'm not mad at you. I'll take things that domestic terrorists don't say for $500.
Show your face. I'm not mad at That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen, former fucking driver. You want to come at us? want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car.
So it seems like the guy who's saying, get out of the car, like, I know that tone. His ego's bruised. How dare these people be defiant and talk shit to us? Like, I know that tone.
Yep.
I understand it. Like, these guys are freaking fragile human beings. And if you put up a little resistance, especially coming from women,
especially
it's triggering for these freaking fragile beings.
no, let's be more raw here. Lesbian women.
Lesbian women.
No, listen, they're a couple, right? So,
Yeah, like-
and they're white wing guys, so so like, no, fuck that.
Get out of the car. Because initially they're like, leave. Now it's like, okay, now you guys are doing too much talking. Get out of the car. Okay, now let's continue.
Piece of shit.
Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
That clip is very important. That little snippet of her turning the steering wheel away from the agent, because the agent is on the driver's side. She's turning to the right because people are saying, yo, she drove into him intentionally. No, it's obvious. Let's rewind the snippet, okay? Because I want you guys to see it. She turns to the right. And an argument could be made that he got in front of her, right? Because from what I'm seeing, as an officer, you're not supposed to cross paths with a car.
Sure.
Because he's circling the car, and then he stops on the driver's side. And in the midst of her turning to the right, she may have bumped him. Some people say she bumped him. Some people say it was a graze, whatever. But some people, like Donald Trump, would say he was ran over, which is crazy. We know that's not the case.
I just want to say one thing. He did give her a clear, what was it? A task. Told her to get out of the car.
So I'll say this. She's absolutely wrong for fleeing. I'm no problem saying that she's wrong for fleeing. But fleeing shouldn't be punishable by death.
No, it should not be.
Right?
No, it should not
That's
be.
crazy. A lot of people run from police, law enforcement all the time. They do not deserve to die.
No, you're right.
Okay? So she should not have fled. And in the original video, I could hear somebody screaming soon as she backed up. And I think that person was screaming because instinctually they knew, like, shit, when you try to drive away from police, because we've seen situations where the car moves, some police will open fire on you, even if you're trying to get away.
Yeah.
Right? And the justification is, I felt threatened. I thought they were going to use their vehicle as a weapon against me.
No!
I don't want to take my chance with police officers.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
So Renee
you
Good,
pull me over.
yeah.
I'm gonna be polite.
Yeah. She was wrong for trying to drive away. I'll admit that. Full stop.
Fucking scary as hell. So apparently, and also if on that, I forgot the officer's name, but
Jonathan Ross. Yeah.
What was his name?
Jonathan Ross.
So he had an altercation earlier this week, by the way. He got dragged himself.
So he's got a little PTSD.
He was dragged by a car earlier that week.
And he says fucking bitch after shooting her in the head.
Yeah, it was personal.
So yes, absolutely, it was definitely personal. Fucking bitch. And one shot went through the front windshield, right? Lower freaking right-hand corner. And people are saying, well, this is proof that he was in front of it. No, if he was in front of it, she would have drove right over him. You could actually be at the side and still hit the front windshield. And if you look at the placement of the bullet on the windshield, it's like the lower freaking left-hand corner. That kind of suggests to me is at the side, but still pointing at the front.
Damn.
And her driver's side window was down, and he fired 2 more times straight into her head. So, and then he says fucking bitch. So this dude, in my opinion, wanted her dead and knew he would get away with it because you have the president telling you, do whatever you have to do if you feel threatened. Even if you don't feel threatened, say that you feel threatened to justify the murder. And this is what these guys are doing. They're openly calling her a domestic terrorist. I don't think anybody in their right mind feels like she was a terrorist.
No.
But they're saying that, right? Because
she's a look, I'm gonna speak.
She's an activist. They said this about Fred Hampton.
Yeah. So one man's terrorist is another man's activist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like, just keep that phrase in mind.
I'll go a step further and say that they don't believe she's a terrorist, but they will say it, right? Because they're giving their supporters talking points
that's another
to
layer.
justify this shit.
Yeah, that's
they
another layer.
know she's not. They know she's not, but they're not going to admit that. They'll just say, like, yo, she's a terrorist. This is what we need to do and say to justify the execution of this woman, right? And if she was such a threat, like circling around her car with your cell phone up and one hand up, like it just doesn't scream like fear, imminent danger to me. That whole scenario.
I think it's crazier. So another person analyzed the video. Like if you could see and on his angle that he takes the phone from the right hand and moves it to the left hand, and then obviously doing with the right.
To me, it seems like these guys have history. They hated the fact that these women were standing up for themselves, following them, just being a nuisance, being challenged. And they said, fuck it. And I've been in that situation where I've gotten mouthy with law enforcement. And that tone, like I mentioned earlier, just comes out where they just say, fuck it. Okay, put your arms behind your back. Like, and it's just a blow to their ego. And how dare you challenge me, you freaking lesbians. It's so sad. And I just don't see things getting better at all.
For now.
And I'll even say this. I just don't see how things don't evolve into a civil war. Because there is no tampering down. No, so it should start from leadership. It should start from freaking the president saying, yo, let's recalibrate this thing. Let's calm down. Like, you know, but with the stuff that's coming out of the White House, and then within minutes of her dying, him getting on social media saying that she's a radical left terrorist, Kristi Noem saying the same shit. Like, isn't there supposed to be an investigation to determine who she is, who she's affiliated with, if they believe she was a terrorist?
Well, I mean, they probably already have done the investigation. If
I guarantee there was no investigation.
No, I think they've already done the investigation because, like, what are they doing at her place in the first place?
Pardon?
What are they doing at her place in the first place?
I heard that they were. Well, I don't know if they were at her place specifically.
No, that was her place.
No, I'm not saying.
Where the shooting happened when she's pulling up
Yeah,
at her
I'm
house.
saying it is her place, but I'm saying I don't know if they were at her place specifically or in her neighborhood to detain people who they believe were illegal immigrants.
What I heard was that they actually were there in front of her place, just standing there.
Yeah, but were they there for her or
no? They're there to intimidate her.
Well, I don't know. I have to verify all of this, but I guarantee there was no investigation. Right? We've seen Donald
On surface level. I mean, it could be investigation in terms of like like NSA could quickly go into your phone records and your email records and then find out anything they need to do.
Absolutely not. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that.
Oh my god!
Right now,
What are you talking about? You don't think they can do that?
I believe it's just them trying to score political points, putting out a narrative out there. So whenever, say for example, if there was an ICE officer shot, I guarantee within 2 minutes, Trump will place a blame on the radical left. He will just automatically do that. Even if he's right, you're supposed to wait for a word from investigators to let them go through the situation, just do things thoroughly. But I think these guys are just at the point where, like, wherever there's a crime that seems like it could be committed by a Democrat, they're going to call it a Democrat without any sort of information on that crime. I guarantee it. Like, that's just what it is.
Okay.